Yes, enough of my TikToks. I was watching TikToks. 3 whole years is crazy. Oh, what Pokemon are you playing? And also, are you planning on getting Pokemon Pokopia? That game has me in a chokehold, and it's not even out yet. It looks so good, and I'm so mad. I'm so mad because I didn't want to get it, but it looks so good. But we are, I think, going to be finishing this game tonight. Maybe I'm wrong. But nonsense, I'm never wrong. 1 second. I can't see anything. My glasses got dirty. There we go.
Paradise Killer.
But we're gonna play this game and beat it. Hopefully. I genuinely have no idea who the fuck it could be. Oh, I forgot I was over here. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing stuff, right? Like, did I finish chatting with her? I don't remember, actually. Let's go to the lady. The ghost lady, because I don't remember if I finished chatting with her. I don't know. I just feel like I'm missing stuff. Like there's more. Got time to chat? I have all of the time of the world until the island ends. How do you deal with a corrupt ruling class?
Do you understand?
No society has ever worked that out. The real world would be a different place if they had. The ruling class are more insidious than the gods. They corrupt all that they touch, mutating society to be something that only benefits them. For every ruler that meets the guillotine, another takes their place. Society births them with no respite.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
What would you do? Change hearts to change minds. I hope you're right. I hope you can do it. The cycle will repeat until you do. I have enjoyed our conversations, but you have a job to do. Paradise needs saving. I will assist you where I can. Oh, investigator. I have something for you. I don't need it anymore. Why do I need it? Never forget that the clock is ticking. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I'm done. That there's like nothing else to do. I don't know. All right, we're gonna do one more thing before we go end it. I genuinely, I'm not too sure. I don't think I'm missing anything. But maybe. But it is kind of bothering me a little bit, so. Because, sorry. Get my hand out of here. I don't think the guy's gonna talk to me anymore. I don't think. Okay. All right. Before we finish it. I don't know. I thought talking to Shinji would give me a lot more answers too, but it didn't. And I'm pretty sure I talked to all the Shinjis around the thing, so it's just I'm calling it. I'm ripping the band-aid off. To the courthouse. Okay. I'm gonna save. Alright. All evidence is pointing to Camilla and witness. If there ever becomes... Okay, but now the issue is... Who do I choose between either of them? Carmelina... It's either Carmelina or Witness. We know this dude. Well, he's not here. We know her son did something. I'm just gonna have to wing it. God, I hope they hold my hand through this.
The investigator is paradise worth saving. The door to truth will open.
I don't know. There's nothing. I've talked to everybody. There's no more information. There's nothing more in the case files. That's it. There's nothing more. So I have to hope that I just have all the information needed. Let's expose the truths.
Lady Love dies.
Are you sure, Lady Love dies? This is the point of no return, where we descend into the madness of crime. The penalty for anyone you convict of any crime will be death, as dictated by syndicate law. Please be sure. Start the trials and cross the point of no return into the abyss of crime.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
I'm overjoyed to hear that. Please wait while I assemble the suspects in the Chamber of Justice. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Okay, so I'm very positive that it wasn't Doom Jazz. Let me explain how we shall uncover truths and lies. We will hold a trial for each case file logged in Starlight.
Show me your truth.
You will choose which suspect you wish to accuse and present your argument against them. I am an impartial tool of justice. I shall analyze your evidence and determine if you have proven your case. Can you break alibis? Can you put the suspect at the scene? How strong is your case? All that matters is that justice is carried out. I'm not interested in speculating. Oh my God, it just hit me. We never got proof of the bomb that blew up that gate. Fuck. Well, let's hope that isn't that important. I need the truth. We will find the suspect responsible for each crime.
The door to truth will open.
Anyone found guilty will be executed. This is the crime to end all crimes. Anyone involved cannot be allowed to infect Perfect 25 with their criminality. You will do the execution. The investigation freak will execute justice. Be confident about who you accuse. Are you clear on how the trials will work? Do you need me to repeat this? Let's breathe life back into paradise. I'm ready to go.
That's weird.
Judge? The island is ending. Our home shatters before us.
Do your job.
This farce has gone on for long enough. It is time to move on to the new island, Judge. I am the acting leader. I initiated the shutdown.
I am the leader.
The prime suspect has been sitting behind bars while the freak runs around the island chasing down false leads.
Believe what you want.
You have until the end of the island to do your trial. The truth may not be as simple as you believe, Architect. I'm doing this for the good of the Syndicate. Perfect 25 is waiting. You can't do the...
Got it.
Judge, the clock is ticking. What does this mean for the trials? We don't have much time, Loved Eyes. The white smoke of oblivion threatens to consume the truth. You will have one desperate chance to find the truth for each case file. Make it count.
This is nonsense.
The rest of the Syndicate are in agreement. It is time to move on and execute Henry.
What a fucking surprise.
Fuck you. You're overstepping your authority, Architect.
Is this a fact?
Judge, let's breathe life
Alright,
back into
treat-
paradise. Love dies. You are authorized to once again wield your service weapon. Take hold of a chamber full of justice. Use it at the end of the trials to execute the guilty. Any involvement with this heinous crime carries the sentence of death.
What?
Judge, this is severe. This is the crime to end all crimes. Any amount of involvement is heresy against the gods and an atrocity against the syndicate. Or do you disagree? I do not. Be strong in your accusations, investigator. The penalty for any of these crimes is death. It's been a while since I executed justice.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
Speak to the suspects and collect your gun. Crimson is fine. Crimson, hope you know what you're doing, lady. You better have the evidence you need for whatever you're planning. Doctor, love dies. If you prosecute me, will I get conjugal visits? Sorry, Doc. The punishment for this crime is going to make that difficult. Henry, this is the formality, right? I'm lined up to get my head blown off, aren't I? That's what we're here to find out. Lydia, Sam. Hey, LD. We're cool, right? We're in the clear, aren't we? We'll find out at a trial, guys. Architect, investigator, this island is ready to die and a new one started. Do not delay in prosecuting Henry. All of the evidence points to him. Does it? Does it? Witness, Lady Love dies. This is it, isn't it? The reckoning. The future of paradise. I hope you make the right choices. So do I. Yuri, freak, get this over with. We all know who did it. You're wasting my time. Grand Marshal? Nenorochito, you better get this right. Henry did it and needs to be executed. Wrap this up. You have retrieved your gun. I hope you appreciate how serious your accusations will be. Return to the stand when you're ready to talk. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to... Fuck it, we ball. Investigator, we'll begin the trials. Oh, Lord. Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering the martial guards, traversing the holy seals, and killing the council before being apprehended at the scene. How did Henry escape? How did the accused killer break out of incarceration? He didn't escape, he actually was led through the barracks. Is it as the report states, or did something else happen? Henry Division is alleged to have escaped the desolation cell and murdered the council. Investigator, peel back the shroud of inscrutability and bring forward the sweet smile of truth. Okay. Yeah. She has the most evidence stacked against her in terms of Henry escaping.
Crime cannot hide.
I believe this was part of a plan by Akiko.
Do you want to die?
Nenorochito.
Nenorochito.
The freak is lying. Toata hasta eo porcari. The Grand Marshal broke the primary suspect out of the prison she put him in.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Wait, I don't... Broke procedure when she went to execute. She shouldn't have gone by herself. She was either doing something illicit or giving him an opportunity.
I'm a soldier.
Ha! Is that the best you've got? I thought you were supposed to be the investigation freak. Speculating with nothing to back it up seems like a poor showing for Judge's big hope. She's right. This is speculation and not evidence. Present your evidence. Construct a truth. I don't... And it doesn't let me fucking see. 1 second. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm gonna stop. Girl! Why? Why make it so difficult? I'm trying to open a whole new tab, and it was so difficult. Okay, wait. Paradise, Killer, Akiko, Evidence. One moment. I'm cheating. Well, it's not really cheating. It is... I believe it is... Where is the evidence and alibis? Here we go. This is what I need. Because... I like the music. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. What is Akiko's alibi breaker? I can break Akiko's alibi. The truth requires us to examine Akiko's alibi. Akiko went to execute Henry, but alleges that Henry escaped at 2352. She claims she found him outside the council building at 03. I called witness as I left the desolation cell to go to the barracks to organize the search for Henry. Can anyone confirm that the Grand Marshal returned to the barracks? The marshals confirmed that she went back to the barracks. However, it is hard to take their word as they are fiercely loyal to you and refuse to give me any physical evidence. Did you confirm the phone call?
I don't.
Akiko's phone records are apparently classified and the investigator isn't allowed to access them. Witness confirmed he got a call from Akiko. I took Witness's phone and analyzed the records at a comms tower. Starlight did some backtracing on the calls and it appears Akiko lied. The call she made to Witness wasn't from the desolation cell. The comms tower puts her location at the Syndicate HQ, which throws her timeline of events into question and puts her near the scene of the crime. Watch your language in the House of Justice. She's lying. Her little pocket calculator is wrong. She hasn't checked my phone. The data's incorrect.
Is this a
Witness testified that on the call from Akiko, he couldn't hear the desolation cell's distinctive dreadful atmosphere or the ocean.
don't?
That isn't
test
conclusive
me.
proof, but it still suggests she wasn't where she claims. The rock of secrecy has been lifted and the truth exposed. The Grand Marshal's alibi has been broken. Present your evidence. Construct a truth. I can break Henry's alibi. By everyone, did the facts lie? Do you believe in the official version of events? No, the truth is distorted.
Fine as
The
red
facts are wrong. Henry didn't go to the council building by himself. Fuck yeah, this is getting interesting.
Don't test
Henry
me.
remembers almost nothing about last night except seeing New Night. He specifically remembers seeing the goddess. She didn't speak to him, he saw the goddess. The only statue of New Night is in the barracks, and a normal citizen can't know that because the barracks are classified. Henry has been in the barracks, though. That's where detainees are processed when they're arrested. The statue is in the main barracks grounds. Prisoners don't go through there. Correct, Akiko? When I was arrested on Island 13, I only ever saw the entrance to the barracks, which connects directly to the underground holding cells. I'm not answering that. It's classified. Grand Marshal, you'll be found in contempt if you refuse to answer. Fine. Arrested individuals are taken through the main gate and directly down into the holding cells.
Paradise.
Henry could only have seen New Night if he went through the tunnel that connects the Desolation Cell to the barracks. When he was arrested and taken to the Desolation Cell, he'd have to go through the main barracks grounds, though.
I have a bad
That was 10
feeling
years
about
ago.
this.
He has lost all of his memories from that incident. The only thing that he remembers is New Night last night. This sounds like a stretch, investigator.
I have
The
a
only way to
bad
get to the
feeling
council
about
building
this.
from the Desolation Cell in the window of time stated is via the front gate of the HQ. The Nightmare computer logs on the HQ entrance have no record of Henry going through them. I don't believe he went through them. If he didn't go through the entrance, this whole case is thrown into disarray. Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach, but I don't think he ingested them himself. How else did the blood get inside him? I found this bottle in the rocks below where Henry was found. It had been used to hold blood. Starlight analyzed the blood in it and matched the remains to all of the council members. How did it get there? There are no fingerprints, but my theory is that someone took council blood from the scene, placed it in the bottle, and forced Henry to ingest it. Why? To scapegoat him for the whole crime. They were rushed or sloppy and casually discarded the bottle, assuming no one would question the lie. You can't prove this, though. The demonic sigils that cover Henry's body were found daubed in blood at the scene of the first seal marshals. What of them? Henry doesn't draw those symbols. There are no records of this occurring, and it is not in line with how the demon inside him behaves. The sigils formed on his skin through the projection of demonic language from the demon inside him. The demon scorched him with its own anger. Did the demon make him draw them? No, the demon doesn't micromanage Henry's actions, it just sets him on a path. Henry doesn't speak the demon's language either. I find it unlikely that Henry would perfectly recreate sigils from a language he doesn't speak. How did they get there then? Most likely drawn by whoever was trying to frame Henry. Couldn't he have copied them from his own body? Only if he had a mirror and the time to do it. Very well. Excellent work. You have taken the lid off the box containing the truth. Henry's alibi is broken.
Show me your
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Henry was dosed up with inhibitors. How could he have escaped if he was fully sedated? Doctor, was his dosage correct?
The island is
Yes,
about to
Judge,
end.
as it has been for the last 10 years. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal?
I'll kill you.
The demon inside him tricked us. It waited for the right moment. The inhibitors had never been right, but we didn't know. Doctor?
Strange.
That's quite the claim. It would mean that the demon was capable of plotting and fooling us for a decade.
Hypothetical.
There's no medical evidence to suggest this happened.
When love dies.
Very convenient
all
that the demon
remains
pulled the
all
trick
that.
off right at the ends of the island. Why not attack sooner? This isn't hard evidence, but I'm taking it into consideration.
show me
Present your evidence. The time frame in Akiko's report doesn't match up. There is no way Henry could have got off the Desolation Cell, made it to the council building, traversed the Holy Seals and murdered the council, and be found at 03. Akiko lied.
woulda.
Grand Marshal, respect the civility of the courthouse. Do you have a proper response?
I'll kill you.
She's making that up. The freak is making me out to be a liar. She's cooked up a little story to frame me. How did Henry cross the island, get through all of the seals, murder the council, and exit the building at 03? He's got a demon in him. The demon gave him speed and strength. There's no evidence to suggest that. That's correct, Grand Marshal. Your word here isn't good enough. You are speculating without evidence to back it up.
Show me
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. The bars on the prison bridge were supposedly torn apart open by Henry with his demonic strength. Starlight analyzed the bars and found traces of thermite, not demonic residue.
Don't test me.
Thermite is a military-grade explosive that burns through pretty much anything. Akiko faked that part of his escape. Grand Marshal, never trust computers. Her little calculator got it wrong. Henry is demonic. What does Starlight know about demons? The freak tried to analyze something that Starlight doesn't recognize, and the closest match is thermite. Residue sample, 68.7 thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutadiene acrylonitrile. No traces of unknown chemicals found. Thermite is an anti-material weapon and burns at an extremely high temperature.
Facts and the truth
Akiko used
are
it to
not
open the
same.
prison bars and make it look like Henry escaped. This is a lie. A good truth. Please, let us sample some more.
Show me your truth.
I got 9 else. I have nothing to present. You have proven that the official version of events for Akiko and Henry's movements last night are a total fantasy. Combined with your evidence, you have created a truth that glints brilliantly in the light shown by the facts. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves. Akiko, guilty. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? The harsh light of truth is shone upon your crime, and you will be sentenced to death. You were sworn to protect our beloved council. You pledged your blade for so long. You were a beacon of purity. Now you will be executed, and the marshals will lose their leader. The island sequences will never be the same again. Why did you do it? You said I wouldn't hang for this. I beg your pardon, Grand Marshal. This was never part of the plan, you pompous Tarfa. Who are you talking to? Carmelina, you said this would work. Now I have a gun to my head. If I'm going down for this, so are you. I was fucking right!
The ravings of the guilty, lashing out.
I fucking called it! I have no idea what she's talking about. Tell us everything, Akiko. You have nothing left to lose. If you were set up, you can have your revenge. You promised to induct my soldiers into the syndicate if I helped you. Now I'm going to be executed. You used me. You weren't careful enough, and now I'm going to die. I faked Henry's escape. I was supposed to deliver him to outside the council building, phone witness, and report that I'd found him after the council were dead. Carmelina.
Do your job.
She's lying. She's been found out in her own little scheme, and now she's trying to take innocent people down with her.
Do you want to die?
I took Henry through the barracks to the council building. The official report is a lie. Lady Love dies. Sounds like a conspiracy, Judge. Open a case file. Yup! I fucking called it! I fucking knew that it was a multi-people plan! Goodbye, Akiko! Bam! Blammer. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to the phones you've been using to record your progress. Would you like me to save your progress now? Yes. I will save your progress before the next trial begins. Let's go here.
Getting saved.
Oh yeah, Carmelina! A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated in the desolation cell with inhibitors. Investigator, Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago as a case file related to the murder of the council. Is Starlight being overzealous, or do you believe there is something there that warrants investigation? Was someone else involved with Henry's possession and the demonic invasion that spelled doom for the island? I believe it was Yuri. But I'm like convinced it was Yuri that gave him the book.
Paradise for you.
I believe Yuri pushed Henry down the path to possession.
Worthless.
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me.
Show me.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
Got it.
Inside a safe in Henry's apartment is one of the forbidden tomes of demonology from the library vault.
What are you talking
What's
about?
that got to do with me? Which book? The Grimoire of Majida. A frightful tome. How did a citizen come to obtain one of the restricted texts? Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Henry told me a stranger supplied him with the tome that would lead to his possession. Someone took a shine to him and slipped him a restricted
What
text.
do you mean?
And you think it was me? You're a joke. I had nothing to do with this.
Pathetic.
I don't consort with citizens. You'll need better evidence than this.
Show me your truth.
Crime.
Yuri
Not
accessed the vault
crime.
that contains the books on demonology. I believe Yuri took books on demonology and gave them to Henry, preying on a vulnerable mind and pushing him towards communicating with the gods. The plan was for him to become possessed. The plan?
Don't be snide.
The freak wouldn't know a plan if she saw it. She's just making up stories and you're going along with it.
Freak.
Exile caused her brain to rot. You're letting the freak fool you with lies, speculation, and fiction.
I don't like this.
The plan will become clear in later case files. There is a conspiracy at play, and I need you to trust me. If I get this wrong, you can reverse the conviction. I'll go back to the idle lands, and Yuri can walk free. Someone committed the crime to end all crimes, and the path to the truth is a winding one.
I am the leader.
We cannot go on trust. This is not justice. Do not dare to lecture me on justice. I am justice incarnate. The court trusts the investigator.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. I have nothing else right now. I have nothing to present. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked on the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sort of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves
Court
Yuri
finds
guilty.
you.
I have been
This is
chosen.
unacceptable. Do you know who I am? I have been chosen. I will be on the next council. This freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn the syndicate to the ground.
How dare you?
Yuri, be quiet. No, I'm the blessed servant of my goddess. I was destined for greatness. I helped you, and now I'm going to die.
We have achieved perfection.
These are the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out.
I have a bad feeling.
Is this
about
true,
it.
Yuri?
Pathetic.
She promised me a seat on the new council and to retrieve enchanted blue from the real world.
This is nonsense.
Nonsense.
Will
I
be
got Henry the
next
books on
council.
demonology, sent him down the dark path. The plan needed the island to end. Henry provided the answer. The truth lies within a conspiracy. What'd you fucking know? Oh, I really hope Doom isn't bad. I'm still stuck on Doom and Krim not having anything to do with this whole situation. There's no like evidence pointing towards them having anything to do with like all of this, but I don't know. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, okay, yes.
Getting saved.
Grace was our chief exorcist, and Henry was convicted for her murder, which he allegedly committed during his arrest. One Last Kiss seems to think she was set up to die. Grace Bloodlines was murdered 10 years ago. I presided over the trial. I saw the sun's light cast the shadows from the terror and leave only the truth visible. You didn't have me on the island 10 years ago. Do those terrible events from a decade ago have a link to the tragedy of last night? I investigated it at the behest of One Last Kiss. Who is One Last Kiss? Hi, Envy! How are you, Pookie?
I don't like this.
The ghost of Grace Bloodlines, she's on the island. A ghost of a murder victim 10 years ago is on the island?
Are you happy with your truth?
Is that so hard to believe, Judge? Can you prove you are who you say you are? Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite. I'm doing well. I'm super excited. We're beating this game tonight, so I'm really excited. And I was right. I was right that it was a big multi-person plan in order to kill the council. I feel so smart. I'm a true investigator. Grace Bloodline's unique blood code.
The investigator.
One Last Kiss
is
asked me
here.
to find her resting spot. I unlocked her blood vial and she confirmed the code independently. It's so nice to see everyone again. What do you have to do with the murder last night?
What needs
I
to
was
be
murdered
done
10 years ago, allegedly by Henry, whoever in here would have you believe is the council murderer.
Those are facts.
It makes
But
you think,
are
doesn't
they
it?
the truth?
What if the two are linked? One Last Kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes that there is more to it than the official version of events. Do you suspect her? No, I believe she is a victim in all this. Well done, investigator. You have seen the truth clearly. Paradise gets even more bizarre. The trials continue. Lady Love dies. Drive us along the highway of truth. Let me take a little shippy of water. Alright. Who am I convicting for this? Because technically speaking, she was the one that murdered her. So, is she the one getting it? Because, I mean, she just helped her. I know it's not Henry. It's either Akiko. It's not him. I think Akiko carved the markings, but she's not the one that killed her. Let's accuse Carmelina. I think it was Carmelina. I think it was her plan.
The facts and the truth are not the
I
same.
believe Carmelina was the architect of her murder. This is nonsense. You have no evidence.
Show me your truth.
When Henry was arrested, Grace was meeting with Carmelina. Carmelina requested to accompany Grace on the exorcism. This is unusual as it would place Carmelina in an unnecessary amount of danger. It may be unusual, but it doesn't prove she is the perpetrator.
Craft is its own
Of course it doesn't. The investigator is trying to prove a fantasy. It may have placed me in danger, but the pursuit of knowledge sometimes requires risk.
Show me your truth.
While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. She instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. This message was intercepted before it was scrubbed from the server. Carmelina forgot to use encryption. Architect?
We have achieved perfection.
I have no recollection of this. It sounds like a fabrication.
Show me your truth.
I found a photo of Grace's body that had been excluded from the report. It was hidden on the barracks server. It showed the strangle marks on Grace's neck. Doom Jazz took a look at it and suggested that they were done by someone that wore a wedding ring.
When love dies,
Carmelina wore a wedding ring at the time when Grace was killed. I suspect that Carmelina killed Grace when Henry didn't step up and do it for her.
Craft is its own
This is
reward.
tenuous, isn't it? Anything could have caused that mark, couldn't it? Doctor, it is my firm opinion that this was done by a ring worn on the wedding ring finger. Bruising can contain very detailed information.
I am the leader.
Preposterous. The doctor would say anything to a pretty face.
That's not nice.
Back off, architect.
Do your
Leader. We'll see about that. Why would Architect Carmelina have killed Grace? Yuri gave Henry demonology books. Henry was being set up to end the island and possibly be scapegoated for the murder of the council. A dead exorcist means that the demon in Henry would still be around and useful when it came time to pin the blame on someone for last night. When Henry didn't kill Grace's bloodlines, Akiko stepped in and framed Henry, giving him a history of murder. This sounds like a conspiracy, investigator. I believe so, Judge. Very well.
This is nonsense.
Absolutely not. This is a farce. Hold your tongue in the halls of justice.
Show me
Present your evidence. I got nothing else. You have presented a veritable treasure trove of facts. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped in the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves.
The court finds
Carmelina guilty.
Guilty.
Grace Bloodlines was murdered by the hand of the architect. Ooh! So this is the truth. Thank you for your work, investigator.
What?
What? How dare you? This is nonsense. This trial is over.
Believe what you
Henry
want.
will be executed and the freak will be sent back to the Idle Lands. This is my courtroom. I am justice incarnate. You do not have the authority to end the trials. You have been found guilty. You will receive your punishment. The trials continue. Ooh! Can she be like double killed? If like she gets more convictions put against her, can she be double murdered? Lady Love dies. Okay, yes. Super ultra murdered.
Getting saved.
Alright, what's next? What's the next fact? The first Holy Seal that protects the Council is made up of 2 high-ranking God Justice Marshals, fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats to the Council. Who killed them and how? Last night, the taloned hand of death reached out for the first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused, or is there another truth sulking on the periphery of our knowledge? They were elite marshals and gave their lives guarding our beloved Council. How were they killed and why?
I have a bad feeling.
I have
about
reason
this.
to believe the killer may not have breached the seals last night. There's evidence that points to 1 or more killers breaching the seals, planting the tools for murder 2 days ago. What about the murdered guards? They were murdered last night, but their murder may not be tied to the actual murder of the Council.
Crime is repulsive.
I will show you the truth. Okay. So this is in terms of the dead bodies, which I believe it is Akiko, because they're not the... This was the blade. Wait. I think it's her. Because they weren't actually the marshals. They were just random
Hide, do not
prisoners.
hide.
The Grand Marshal holds the answers. You're out of your mind. You dare accuse me of murdering my own marshals?
Show me your truth.
They're not your marshals. An unexpected glint of truth in the riverbed of mystery.
Got it.
The dead bodies at the first seal aren't marshals. That's a lie, Nenorochito. Where are the real marshals?
Don't
My
tempt
suspicion
me.
is somewhere in the barracks. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? Grand Marshal, this is a courtroom. Keep your language in check.
I don't like this.
A blood sample from the dead guards doesn't match any records of the marshals. She's lying. Her little PDA got it wrong. Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the truth?
Is this a fact?
This is the truth,
Or a
Judge.
truth?
The blood doesn't match. Those bodies are not marshals. Did you run a DNA test on the bodies? No. Dr. Doom Jazz told me that the server containing the necessary DNA files had been corrupted. Is this true? Yes, Judge. My system's automatic backup failed. I checked the one on the moon, and that had corrupted as well. Can we recover the data? The only people that can are on the next island, and we're in lockdown. Do you suspect foul play? There's no way to tell. Troubling. Carry on, investigator.
Paradise feels wrong.
Akiko refused to let Doom Jazz examine the bodies. Why? She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure. They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination.
When love
I-
dies, all that
I
remains
believe she was
are
trying to hide the blood that didn't match. Why?
crime is
Akiko is in a
repulsive.
relationship with Captain Voth, who was stationed at the first seal last night. Don't you dare say his name, Nenorochito. Do not dishonor him with your lies. How do you know this, Love Dies?
I don't.
Crimson
like
testified
this.
to it. Miss Acid, I can't divulge my sources, but it's true.
Paradise feels
Relationships
wrong.
between the Grand Marshal and her troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doom Jazz testified that the Council had found out about her relationships with her troops. You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of leg, can you?
You've got this
I'm sorry,
wrong.
Akiko. I never thought you were involved with any of this. I am duty-bound to aid an investigation. Did it work? Did you get laid? He fucking did! You bet your sweet ass he did! Enough. Do not taint the sanctity of this Church of Truth.
I have a
Ais
bad
Kiwami told him
feeling
that the
about
Council were
this.
going to strip her of her authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would give her motive to kill the Council. Soldiers are sworn to give their lives in service. As their commander, I didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them. Then why did you switch the bodies? The bodies weren't switched. You've made this up. Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Grand Marshal? There are records in the barracks.
Paradise
Judge,
feels
the barracks have become
wrong.
Akiko's own private fiefdom. The marshals are not loyal to the syndicate or the gods. They are loyal to her.
Crime is repulsive.
Any proof she can magic up from the barracks can't be trusted. I agree with you, investigator.
Is this a
Akiko
fact
didn't want her troops to
or
die.
truth?
She knew about the murder and switched them. Can you prove that?
Crime.
Akiko
cannot
removed 2
crime.
prisoners from the barracks prison. Do you have proof that they are the murdered guards?
Don't test me.
No, but they are unaccounted for. They were never locked back into the prison after being removed. Can't even make up a convincing story for her lie.
I don't.
The maintenance shed near the council building shows signs of habitation. There are drag marks and human waste inside.
Is this a
Akiko
fact?
stored them in there and switched them out when the time came. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Akiko's alibi has been broken. Do you have anything else?
Show me
Oh.
your truth.
I have a
The
bad
guards were
feeling
killed with a
about
damaged
this.
blade. A damaged blade? The lacerations on their throat were ragged. This indicates a blade with nicks or damage would have caused them. Akiko's sword is battle damaged and would have caused the messy lacerations on the victims. Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape. What's the grand plan, Loved Eyes?
Don't.
We've got more
test
case
me.
files to go, Judge. What about the blade Henry was found with?
Got it.
Henry's blade was a new, perfect blade. It doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made a ragged cut. Thank you, Krim, for redeeming your daily biscuit. I appreciate it. Hi.
Paradise
Akiko
feels
staged the guard
wrong.
murder and scapegoated Henry.
Don't test me.
She made a mistake or got too cocky, though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the guards. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot
Akiko
lie.
staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. She has a previous conviction. Why else would she have aided in his escape?
Show me.
That's all I got, Pookie. I have nothing to present. Good work, Love's Eyes. I've considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. I was right, Krim, about it being a multi-person plan, and it seems like Carmelina was the head of it. I was right. The truth in this case file sparkles brilliantly. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth proves. Akiko guilty.
When love dies,
Got anything to say
all
about
that
this one,
remains are
Akiko?
the facts.
I was absolutely... Because I was like, nothing makes sense for it to have just been one person. And it seems like Carmelina brought on Yuri to make that dude, Henry, into a demon. And she brought on Akiko to fake Henry's escape.
I'll kill you.
I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be broken.
How dare you?
That's a lie.
This is
She's
nonsense.
lying. I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the fakes. Why didn't you admit to it when you told us about the rest of your involvement?
Do you want to
Are you so
die?
stupid, Tarfa?
I'm a soldier.
Before all of this, I was a soldier. I will be a soldier until I die. Soldiers always see their mission through. I was not going to have my name further tarnished if you hadn't got the evidence. I will be executed regardless. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter...
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You make me sick.
Gosh
Your
darn
weakness
it.
is pathetic.
Thank you, Fred, for jump scaring me. I appreciate it. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter what. The truth becomes clearer. Fuck yeah, you got a double conviction on your ass. Convicted, you're gonna get double killed. Lady Love dies while you're in here. Oh, yes.
Getting saved.
KHX is the Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second Holy Seal that protects the Council. He hasn't been seen for a number of days. I think Yuri, our craftsman KHX is missing. Was he the victim of a crafted tragedy? He disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the second Holy Seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do you know what happened to KHX? He's dead, lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead? The fangs of death gripped this island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. This is the one where it's a little tricky. Because we have a lot of proof against Crimson for this guy. But it's not so proof against her. Like that she killed him. We know that she wanted the key. The second seal stuff. Because all the other stuff... See, this is the thing. There's a load of evidence against her. But I don't think that means that it is her, right? I think it was just like she said, she was fooling around in order to get the stuff. But I don't think she killed him. I think it was him. Even though we have way more proof with Crimson, this is where the crazy thing is, right? Even though we have so much more proof against Crimson, the biggest point of proof that I think it was Yuri is because he had in his hand the KHX. In his hand, he had the ring. And this ring belongs to Yuri. If he had something that belonged to Crimson, it'd be a different story. But it's the fact that in his hand, like, this is something that this dude, even though he was dying, he wanted to make sure it was in his hand so that people knew. You don't just do that. Like, if you're getting killed, you don't just randomly grab something to, like, be like, oh, I'm holding this as I die, right? Like, I feel like this is the ring. Exactly. That's the biggest thing. But I feel like because of the ring, that should prove enough that it was Yuri. And then he canceled the boat rides. Yeah, I think it was him. I'm like convinced it was Yuri. If I'm wrong and it was Crimson, I'll be sad, but I don't think it was.
All that remains are the facts.
I believe Yuri is behind the disappearance. Want to save me some trouble here and cooperate, Yuri? I'm not going down without a fight, freak. You need to prove it.
Show me your truth.
KHX's dead body was clutching Yuri's ring. How do you know it belongs to Yuri? Lydia confirmed it. Yuri had apparently lost it. In this case, he lost it in the hand of a murder victim. KHX had it in a death grip. I believe he pulled it off in the struggle when he knew he was going to die. He held on to it in death to give us a clue.
You don't know me.
Someone is trying to frame me. They stole my ring and planted it at the scene. Is there any evidence that the ring had been planted? None. The fist was gripping it tightly. If it had been planted, it would have had to be done before rigor mortis set in.
Nonsense.
You people are out of your minds. This wasn't me.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. God dang it! Thank you, Fred, again, for scaring me. I appreciate it. There are drag marks leading away from KHX's workshop. I believe Yuri killed him to get to the key to the second seal and try to hide his body. Those could have come from anywhere. This is a farce.
Show me your truth.
Yuri shut down the boat rides around the island on the same day that KHX went missing.
Don't test
Yuri
me.
picked a bad place to dump the body and needed to make sure it wouldn't be found. Yuri,
You've got
shutting down the
nothing
boats
on
is one of my duties. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Crime
Why
cannot
do it
harm.
early? Who cares about the boats? They're only there for citizens to try and block out the mundanity of their existence for a few minutes. I shut them down early. So what? I was just getting work done.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. The truth shines like the moon on a cloudless night. Was this part of your orders as well, Yuri?
insufferable.
Fine. I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate casualty.
We have achieved perfection.
This is the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out. We'll get to you later. And you got it by force? It wasn't supposed to be like that. I offered him a council seat and hoped he'd turn. We fought and I smashed him with a tool he had lying around. How did you get the key from him?
What business is
His laptop was unlocked. It wasn't hard to find.
Don't be
I copied the
snide
file,
with me.
dumped his body, and left.
What?
Nonsense. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known. A truth proves?
The court
Yuri
finds
guilty.
Yuri
Double guilty, bitch! You going to double death! I'm so excited. Okay, I just want to say this. I love this game, but I'm so excited that the next story game that we're doing is not a visual novel. Golly, visual novels, take it out of me. Visual novels take it out of me. Lady Love dies while you're in here. Oh. I don't know the story of Ghostwire Tokyo, but I'm very excited because it's a game that I've wanted to play because it looks really cool. I think it's supposedly scary, but I don't know. The council constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the second holy seal. Lady Love dies. What is the second holy seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of justice.
Got it.
With the help of KHX, the council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door in the council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
The
obelisks on the beach provide the solution to the puzzle and are activated using KHX's key. Or Starlight. The key carries a protocol which handshakes with an obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. Investigator. Okay. Oh, this is another tough one. It's not him. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Thank you for the hydrate. All right. I'm stumped. There's a lot of proof of Lydia. Okay, wait. Let me read through what Lydia's stuff is. And then I could probably see if I feel like it's Lydia. Because I'm tempted... Okay. This has to do with the third seal. But just because he opened it with Kafka memories doesn't mean that it was him. He could have given the blood, but... There's a space hamlet, and this one was more hidden. The most recently modified file is a corrupted message sent by Witness to the End with a file attached. The file is the key to the nightmare. So he sent her the... I don't know. I'm like, I genuinely am I'm kind of stumped because the proof is pushing towards her. It absolutely is. It feels more so towards him. But okay, wait. Give me It's just bad timing. Like if it's not her, give me a second. All right. We found a space helmet that smells like her. That's what we got. We found in her tablet, which went missing. We have proof that she got remote access to it 2 days ago. Could it be possible that Witness took her computer and... I don't think it's her. I don't. I don't. I think it's him. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm not wrong here. Although the proof does point to Lydia. I guess we'll see. I believe Yuri had a plan to get through the seal.
Insufferable.
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me. Yuri was found guilty of KHX's murder, and KHX created this second seal. But I need more than that. Do you have any evidence of him going through the second seal?
Show me your truth.
The nightmare computer attached to the obelisk show that Yuri accessed it. That means he knows the secret of the second holy seal and had the data key from KHX.
Don't make me.
That doesn't prove anything, freak. It doesn't mean I went through the seal. He's right.
Show me your truth.
Yuri slipped up under questioning and admitted to knowing the details about the second seal. Something he'd only know if he went through the seal. Just using the obelisks doesn't mean you would know what is on the other side of the door in the council building. You would have to step through to find out. That doesn't prove he was in there last night. It doesn't prove that he used the key. Someone could have told him what the inside of the second seal looked like.
Show me your truth.
The council will have to traverse the plateau in space and use astronaut helmets to do so. One had been discarded outside the entrance to the second seal. The same pink petals that Yuri wears in his hat were found in the same spot. Is this a joke? Petals, is that all you've got, freak?
Show me your truth.
I can break Yuri's alibi. Tell me about Yuri's alibi. He claims he was in the celebratory gardens directing the fairy woman. The architect said she saw him earlier in the evening as he left to perform his duties. Do you have anything that contradicts this? Lydia told me that Yuri was unreachable for a period of time around the time of the murder.
I don't like this.
Yuri claims that it's a byproduct of the burst from the reality folding drive. There have been instances of that. At the precise time when the entire council was murdered, a troubling coincidence that points to a truth.
Don't make me
A coincidence proves nothing.
Crime is
It
repulsive.
doesn't have to. All I have to show is that there's a gap in your alibi. Gaps breed possibility. And there's a possibility that you weren't where you say you were. Your alibi relies on an unprovable coincidence. There were no other reports of communications blackouts, and past occurrences of them are extremely rare. The court agrees Yuri Knight's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
Okay, I'm not gonna read this part again, because she just repeats the same stuff.
The court.
Is this a fact?
Was this part of your orders, Yuri?
The facts
Does
and
this
the
have anything to do with
truth are not the
Carmelina's
same.
child?
I
What
don't
child?
like
The
this.
truth lies within her alibi. You need to disprove Carmelina's alibi,
It
investigator.
is cowardly to
I had
insinuate,
nothing to do with the
investigator.
dreadful events of last night. I was at Witness's apartment all night until we were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting. That's true. The building logs confirm her entry time at 9 p.m. and her exit after the murder. Are you able to disprove it? Witness stepped out onto his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime, and return, doesn't it? And the building logs would have registered her returning.
Sorry.
That's true.
Paradise
When
feels
Carmelina
wrong.
architected the island, she constructed a network of trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant.
I am
That
the
is
leader.
absolute nonsense. Secret trans-dimensional corridors. Are you serious? Is this the truth really hiding in these bizarre facts?
Paradise
I found
feels
Carmelina's son in a
wrong.
hidden vault on the mountain. His name was Dianide Gate, and he gave me this key which unlocks the corridors.
I have a bad feeling about
From this vault, the corridors connect to Witness's apartment and the council building.
crime.
In the
cannot
5
be
minutes Witness was out on the balcony taking a call, Carmelina could have used a corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Starlight can verify my movements. User LLD traveled between the exits of these corridors in 0.021% of the time it would take on foot.
How dare
This is all a lie the investigator cooked up. I have verified Starlight's data. Lady Love Dies is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight into the penthouse? I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina has never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There is a corridor leading from outside of the penthouse back to Diana Gate's vault. I believe he inherited his mother's power to make corridors and escaped back to his room by making a corridor. I never expected anything like this, Love Dies. Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridors, get Diana Gate, and deposit him at the council building. Carmelina went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows.
crime.
She claimed it was to work on a new project, but no one in the syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret. Who's the father? Ai's Kawami. He and Diana Gat had the same blood. Had? Ai's took his own life years ago. Diana Gat killed himself when I found him. Why? We'll get to that later, Judge. This sounds like a conspiracy. Architect Carmelina's alibi is broken. Broke that shit. I took Carmelina's pet killer through the seal.
I don't.
You
like
took Diana
this.
Gate through the seal? And the rest of the seals. I delivered the killer to the penthouse. Can you prove that? I'm going down anyway. The third seal is a bloodlock. Diana Guy has council blood. Ai's Kawami. She got herself a killer that could bypass the seal.
When love dies,
And the fourth
all
seal?
that remains
You
are
need
the
to have a
facts.
godliness for that one. She took god flesh from Crying Grudge and fused it to Diana Gate. The barrier opened right up.
I beg your
I did no such thing.
I have a bad
What
feeling
happened
about
after that?
this.
The kid was supposed to kill everyone, and the second seal would leave him locked in the penthouse. I waited for him to finish. The council were just coming out of their meditation, so they should have all gone down easily. Then I heard gunshots, and the kid came limping out. He created some kind of magic portal in the wall and disappeared. You're suddenly cooperative.
You vile
I've been
insect.
played. Carmelina messed up, and now I'm going to get a bullet for it. If I'm going down, so she. What about Henry? Was he part of the plan? Of course. He was the scapegoat, set up to look like the killer years ago. What about the blood in Henry's stomach? After the kid disappeared, I went in to get blood from the council. I bottled it and made Henry drink it outside. It was supposed to be the perfect cover. I only grabbed a bit of blood. It was everywhere. I don't know what it was, but there was something weird in the shadows of that room. Yuri has confessed, and Henry's alibi is broken.
Crime is
Anything to say, Carmelina?
believe what you want.
You sniveling little servants. I am trying to achieve perfection. I created
no evidence.
Perfect 25. This is how you repay me? You all make me sick. You turn on each other as soon as it aids you.
Paradise feels
Did you create a
wrong.
child to kill the council? Don't dare to accuse me, freak. I have nothing to say to you. This is a lot. This is definitely a lot. Clocked it. Now you're triple killed. Triple bullet. Jesus. The third seal is a blood lock coded to the blood of the council members. I need to find out. Witness. Someone breached the third holy seal and took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us the meal of truth so that we may gorge on justice. What is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. Yuri has already given us confession. He says he took Diana Gate through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for his part in the second seal, and Diana Gate is already dead. Do you believe there's more going on here? Did someone else go through the seal? Oh yeah, it was... Yes. Yes, someone else went through the seal. Yuri has testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Will this change your truth? Who went through it? Witness to the end! No, not my boy. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no, wait. I thought witness. Oh fuck. Fuck. Oh fuck me. Fuck. Oh, I fucked up. I don't want to get Sam killed, but I thought it was witness. Fuck! But I don't think Sam had anything to do with this. Wait, no! Shut up! Yes, he does! Oh, no! Because he slipped up and he knew it was a bloodlock. I didn't mention it was a bloodlock. No, Sam! Oh, man, I'm sorry, Lydia. I'm killing your man. Oh, no. I forgot. I pushed it out of my mind because I didn't want to believe it, but I forgot. But hi, Cal. I believe Sam went through the bloodlock.
What do you believe?
Why me? I don't have anything to do with it, do I?
Show me your truth.
I don't like this.
Doom Jazz caught Sam snooping around in his clinic. He discovered that a sample of counter blood had been taken. That blood was Kafka Memories.
What?
I wasn't snooping, I was there to collect my prescription. Doctor, can you be sure that the blood sample taken was taken when you found Sam snooping? No, timestamps aren't recorded.
Show me your truth.
Sam has a secret whiskey distillery in the dead zone. I found a medical refrigeration unit there. Inside was a blood vial with a scratched off label. Thank you, Nemesis, for reading me the biscuit. I appreciate it. The only letter I can make out is K, presumably for Kafka.
Like
Kafka
this.
Memory logged into the bloodlock 2 days ago without the rest of the council. Why is that important? We need to know who went through last night.
Got it.
I don't believe we do. I think the key to this case is what happened 2 days ago.
Show me your truth.
I can break the Daybreak's alibi. Tell me about Lydia and Sam's alibi. Lydia told me she was at the Paradise Gates with Sam. They started the warm-up sequence and were waiting there while the murder happened. The Nightmare computer logs on the gate confirm this. The warm-up sequence was started at 23:57. Have you got anything that contradicts this? As it happens, an alibi for last night is irrelevant. The crimes began a number of days ago. What do you mean?
Oh.
I have found evidence which suggests that the Daybreaks were involved with this crime, but their involvement did not occur last night.
Crime cannot hide.
They breached the holy seals to sow the seeds of crime 2 days ago. The crime was not one of opportunity. An opportunity was crafted and requires prior planning. All evidence I present against them must be taken in this context. Whatever happened last night had the groundwork laid by the Daybreaks 2 days ago. What is this evidence? Trust me, Judge. When we get to it, we'll cover it. The truth is a meal. All ingredients need to be present. I wouldn't do this for anybody else, but there is a reason that I called the investigation freak out of exile. The court trusts you.
Huh?
What the hell? This isn't right. Come on, LD.
Blah.
After all this time, how can you suspect us? We were waiting to leave paradise.
Bullshit.
This is a joke, LD. You've taken some facts and made a lie, not a truth.
Are you accusing me?
You've twisted the world into a new image. You are wrong, LD. Do not question my decision when you are within the domain of justice. We have stopped at the highway service station of truth. Lydia and Sam's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth. The court finds
You are making the wrong decision.
This is unraveling, isn't it? The grand scheme was supposed to work, wasn't it?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Is it literally everyone except for Doom, Jazz, and Crimson? Got something to tell me, Sammy. I am loyal to one person, aren't I? My love. I'm not loyal to those that would conspire and fail, am I? Witness was planning something, wasn't he? He failed, though, hasn't he? I was supposed to be innocent, wasn't I? Nonsense. I promised to help Witness with his conspiracy so I can leave the next island, didn't I?
Got it.
You went through the fourth seal for Witness? If I'm gonna die here today, I want to take down Witness with me, don't I? He messed up, didn't he?
What?
The day breaks right together, Sammy baby. I helped as well, LD. You should be quiet, Lydia, shouldn't you? Let me do this, won't you? I'll knock that skull off your neck if you tell me to be quiet again. We're the day breaks. We do everything together. I ain't living without you, Sammy. We helped Witness deliver a cargo to the council building. We breached the seals together and got into the penthouse. What was in the cargo? I don't know. Besides, you're the investigation freak. You figure it out. I just got it through the first and second seals. And I did the third and fourth, didn't I? When was this? We delivered the cargo a few days ago, LD. Got it all set up.
Damn it, LD.
It was 2 days ago, LD. I don't know what the hell happened in that building last night, but we were in there 2 days ago.
What do you believe?
We followed Witness's plan and opened all the seals. We took his crate through and hid it in the penthouse.
Is this a fact?
The crime to end all crimes set up 2 days ago. We didn't go through last night. If you got evidence for any of these clowns going through the seals last night, it stands. A conspiracy, love dies. The stench of crime gives way to the perfume of truth. Lydia's confession is also a punishable crime. She is guilty of breaching the first and second seals as well. We already have a confession of guilt from Yuri. How do Sam and Lydia figure into this?
Don't test
Sam and Lydia confessed that they didn't go through last night. They entered the penthouse several days ago. Do you believe they're involved in the same plot? No. I believe there are two competing conspiracies. Very well. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves.
the court finds
Yuri
Yuri
and-
Dainon Igate guilty.
But wait, are we not blaming the daybreaks? Just threw another conspiracy on Yuri. That dude's quadruple dead. Godliness to get through. The fourth holy seal lies deep within the dense fog of obtruse mysteries this island has to offer. Lady Love dies. What is the fourth holy seal? It requires godliness to pass through. Godliness? How do the council pass through it? Montserrat owned a piece of crying grudge's flesh independent. That would allow him to open the seal. This means that the council can only enter with Montserrat. Yuri has already gave us a confession. He says he took Dianagat through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for his part in the second seal, and Dianagat is already dead. Do you believe there's more going on here? Did someone else go through the seal?
When love dies.
Yes, someone else went
all
through the
that
seal.
remains are the facts.
But we have confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth, or does another truth lurk here? Wait. So they're already counting Lydia and Sam. That's it then. Right? Because Carmelina didn't breach the seals. She made Yuri do it with the sun. Crimson didn't breach it because she didn't know. Doom Jazz didn't know. We already have the confession from Lydia and Sam. So then that means that no one else? I guess.
I have a bad
That is the only
feeling
truth.
about this.
I discovered a safe in Sam's bar containing a lump of strange flesh. This was god flesh carved from Crying Grudge. A safe containing god flesh? What is going on?
Mine is
Sammy has a
repulsive.
secure safe in the storeroom of his bar. I cracked the code and found god flesh. I am horrified by this revelation.
Oh, the facts
Sam
and
told me
truth
that the
are
god
not
flesh he
the
had in his
same.
safe was being stored for Witness, who said it's with the Good Syndicate. Sam claims to not know what it was when he was given it.
Don't test me.
I went to see Crying Grudge. He told me that Witness carved a lump of his flesh off. A god was defiled. What is this heresy?
Sure.
Crying Grudge has some stories to tell. His flesh was used to breach the fourth holy seal. Unthinkable. Sam got through the fourth holy seal, putting him outside the crime scene. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves.
Court finds
Sam guilty.
Guilty.
We already have a confession of guilt from Yuri. How do Sam and Lydia figure into
Is
this?
this a fact?
Sam and Lydia confess that they didn't go through last night. They entered the penthouse several days ago. Do you believe they are involved in the same plot?
Don't test
No,
me.
I believe there are two competing conspiracies. Very well. Yuri already confessed to taking Diana Gat through the seals. A truth is revealed, a truth is known. A truth proves?
The court finds Yuri and die. The truth is known.
Quintuple! Yuri, you're going to double, triple hell, my man. You're done. You're dead. Just stacks on stacks on stacks. Demonic invasions occur. Most islands and the marshals hunt down hunt the demons down. What the hell is one doing inside the council penthouse? Lady Love dies. You have a case file about a killer demon inside the penthouse. The truths in play grow bizarre like an old tree grows gnarled. A killer demon? What killer demon?
Don't.
I
like
found
this.
a dead killer demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on the island. A killer demon in the council penthouse? What was it doing there? It has the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fukura bullet that came from Montserrat's gun in the killer demon's head.
Crime is repulsive.
Anything to do with your cargo, Lydia? Black security crate.
I have a bad
Yep,
feeling
that's
about
it. It really
this.
contained a killer demon? Looks like it.
Mine is
That makes Witness
repulsive.
guilty. Working in the light of the gods makes me guilty of nothing. You need to prove any accusations in court. He's right, Love dies. The dark deduction of the dead demon's destruction is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dredged from the swamp of mystery first. It's Witness.
The facts
The
and
righteous
truth
man
are not the
transgressed.
same.
Witness is the origin of the killer demon. Laughable. I am a holy man, not a sinner. I found the killer demon along with a demonic containment crate in the penthouse. A demonic containment crate? It is some kind of incarceration device that imprisons the demon with holy restraints. There are bindings and manacles covered in holy wards. These restrained the killer demon and kept it contained. Why? It was likely placed there ahead of time as a means to kill the council.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence.
Paradise feels
There is a
wrong.
secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coded to Witness's blood vial. That is an old panic room. I never used it for demonology. Someone has planted that evidence.
I have a bad feeling.
The lab
about
has the
this.
same crates as the one in the penthouse. During the extermination 10 years ago, Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain it. A heretical accusation. How could I have done that? There is a tunnel running from Sam's bar to the dead zone. Witness has been seen using it to access the dead zone. Seen by who? A sinner that would besmirch the name of a holy man?
Show me
Present your
truth.
evidence.
The facts and the
Carmelina
truth
confessed
are
to me
not
that
the
Witness
same.
maintained a secret demonology lab on the island in an abandoned bunker. Lies, lies, lies. This is a persecution of the holy.
Show me your truth.
Crime
Last night at
cannot
midnight,
hide.
Witness made a phone call to an unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the penthouse. The receiver was designed to open the crate when it received the call. This would let the killer demon out, presumably to attack the council. A ridiculous accusation. Why would I want to release a killer demon? Demons are abominations.
Facts and
Why
the
not explain how the
truth
phone
are
number
not
you
the
dialed
same.
matches the receiver? I can't explain a lie fabricated by a sinner. Thank you, Denji, for reading me the biscuit. Appreciate it. Can you prove this accusation? I verified the data by using Witness's personal phone and a comms tower. He made the call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic containment crate. Lies.
Show me your truth.
When
We
you
have the
die,
testimony of Lydia and
all
Sam.
that remains are the facts.
People who face the death sentence and have nothing to lose. They can say whatever they want. There is no consequence when you stand over the precipice of execution. He's right, investigator.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. Bitch better be guilty.
The court finds witness.
Fuck
to the
yeah!
end. Guilty.
If my boy Sam and his wifey Lydia are getting killed, so are you. You have overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now? Such is the burden of a martyr. You may think of me as a sinner, but I work for a holy purpose. You have all strayed from the path and the gods weep.
Paradise
I hope they weep
feels
for you as well. My day is going well, though. Thank you for asking. Enjoy your lurkey. What was the play here? The killer demon was placed in the penthouse as a remote weapon. The security crate was hidden in the room. When the killer demon was released, it attacked everyone in the room on sight. That sounds risky. I don't know if it was meant to kill all of the council. Just the presence of the killer demon would be enough to scare the council. A dreadful truth. Clock it. Get in trouble. Give me a sec. Let me check my peel. Blah, blah, blah. I took my pill. Thank you very much. One second. I got a message. Okay. Last night, the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? The crime to end all crimes. The murder in the night. The paradise killer. Who killed the council? The truth has aged like a fine whiskey. How does the whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so that we may sip upon a vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If a killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped a knife of murder in their palm of guilt. Yuri has testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Will this change your truth? Show us the ultimate truth. Wouldn't it be both? Montserrat was alive when this guy came into the room. Oh! Wait! Wait. It has to do with the time. Because they grabbed the blood. If the demon was out, then the demon would have killed Yuri too. But then why is there... It was him.
Crime cannot hide.
Dianaga is the Paradise Killer.
Show me your truth.
Before he killed himself, Dai told me he killed the council. He was given this mission by his mother, Carmelina. She engineered a killer. His room was bare besides knife combat training equipment.
What?
These trials are over. That's a big lie. No, it isn't. Dai confessed everything.
Show me your truth.
When love dies,
I found a knife covered in the
all that
council's
remains
blood on Dai's
are the
corpse.
facts.
The lacerations match his blade. All of the wounds on the victims are clean. The victims were sliced apart with fatal wounds. Dai moved quickly and cleanly. The penthouse is covered in blood. He hit major arteries, disemboweled victims, and carved his way through the room. The council were coming out of meditation. He struck them when they could barely fight back.
Show me your truth.
Is this a
Dai's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Montserrat and left blood splatter in the penthouse. This proves that he got through the seals. Leader Montserrat shot him. Presumably in self-defense, Dai attacked as the council's meditation finished. Montserrat was attacked, but as he fired his gun, wounding Dai. Montserrat was growing paranoid. One of the manifestations of this seems to be carrying a weapon. I believe later Montserrat was most awake while the others were still coming round from the meditation. Thank you, my love, for redeeming Daily Biscuit. Appreciate it. Ooh, what you gonna get? Don't fall. You got a legendary Yona! Hell yeah. Dai got to him, but as he attacked, Montserrat shot. Dai fled after the bullet went through him. Yeah! Instead of the blind box, we have a crane game now.
Don't test me.
Dai fled bleeding. His blood is outside the penthouse. He created a trans-dimensional corridor and escaped back to the lair where I found him bleeding out. He had to have gone through the seals to get to the penthouse. Dai inherited his mother's power to create corridors. He's sloppy, but he can do it. He stumbled out of the penthouse and created a corridor to escape with. He was bleeding badly, and his blood trail his route home. I believe you need to know the start and end point of a corridor when you create one. Carmelina couldn't create a corridor to the penthouse because the interior of the council building is a closely guarded secret. I don't think Carmelina knew Dai could create corridors. He was supposed to die in the locked room at the end of the island. Her plan was solid except for 2 wild cards. Dai's ability and my return from exile. You got a Kabuki! One of my favorite Animal Crossing villagers.
I don't.
We know he
like
breached the
this.
4th Holy Seal. I'm fairly certain he didn't just turn around and go home after making it to the entrance of the penthouse.
Show me your truth. The court finds Dai non-igate.
Dai non igate. But he's fucking dead now, so it really doesn't matter. The tendrils of conspiracy snake around us. Starlight has a case file that will help us chop back the tendrils and expose the truth hiding within. Review the evidence, investigator. What? Oh, okay. So, yeah, Yuri. Carmelina delivered dye. Oh, this is all for Carmelina's conspiracy. Yeah, Yuri. He's a butthead. Can you explain this conspiracy? Can you refine a truth from the ore of crime? Yeah, it's a man. I believe that Carmelina initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25 and wanted to make sure it was hers. Carmelina is being punished for her father's crimes. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. Crimson told me that Carmelina has put in a number of motions to join the council that have all been denied. She's a genius architect that has helped the Syndicate birth a potentially perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council? She knows the 25th island will be perfect. Is she worried she won't get credit for it? Witness testified that he is worried that Carmelina has changed. Maybe she expects more reward for her craft. Carmelina had a secret child, Diana Guy. I keep forgetting how to say it. She kept him hidden in a trans-dimensional quarters that she built with her skills as the architect. Dai's father was Ai's Kiwami. The council blood from his father would allow Dai to breach the blood lock on the third holy seal. Carmelina presumably learned that Henry had been fathered illegitimately by Ai's and had been kept a secret. That meant she could get a secret child as well. When I found Dai, he told me his mission had been to kill the council. He had a knife slick with the blood of council members. He completed his mission. Dai would birth a new syndicate, dying for Carmelina's sins. Carmelina took a lump of flesh from the god Crying Grudge to get through the fourth seal. She fused this to Dai's body. Yuri said he took Dai through the seals. Yuri confessed to being recruited by Carmelina. Yuri is guilty of going through the second seal. Yuri got the key to the second seal from KHX under orders from Carmelina. I believe Yuri helped Henry obtain forbidden books on demonology. If Henry became possessed by a demon, it would initiate the end of the island and allow Carmelina's plan to be put in play. Henry's possession called for an exorcism. Carmelina wanted Henry to kill Grace bloodlines to give him prior history of murder. When he didn't step up, Carmelina intervened and killed Grace herself. A demonically possessed citizen would be the perfect tool. Carmelina recruited Akiko into her plan. Akiko aided her by purposely leaving Henry alone with Grace. Akiko faked Henry's escape, putting in a possible killer into play. Akiko knew the first seal marshals would be killed and switched them to protect her beloved marshals. Carmelina's plan was achieved by using her trans-dimensional corridors. Her alibi looked perfect, but she knew Witness would leave the room when he got a call. She knew Akiko would call at the right time and use that opportunity to slip out of Witness's apartment, get Dai, and deliver her killer to the council building. Do you have anything to say, Architect?
This is nonsense.
You people would have nothing if it weren't for me.
This is nonsense.
All these islands that you drifted along on, all your tragic little lives, all given to you by me.
This is nonsense.
I facilitate the syndicate. I craft your homes. I have never been rewarded for my work, never been on the council, always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserve. I don't expect the world, just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it. Craft is its own reward.
How dare you?
Be quiet, freak. What would you know? How did you know you'd been made leader during the crisis?
Craft is its
That's
own
the
reward.
irony. I didn't expect Justice Incarnate to reverse the law and make me leader. So what was the play on the next island?
Do your job.
When the chips are down, every one of the syndicate is a coward and a sycophant. You all want your little bits of power and for your little lives to carry on ticking by.
How dare you?
The next council would be scared. All seniority would be gone and I'd be the one that had crafted Perfect 25. I would make sure I had the throne.
You have no evidence.
My father was a victim but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. You people never appreciate what others do for you.
The facts and the truth.
The Grand
are
Marshal would
not
give
the
you a
same.
loyal armory to make sure of it.
Crime.
The plan
cannot
failed. The
hide.
truth is known. You arrogantly believed everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the holy seals and murdering the council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous, heinous truth. A vile truth. Architect, you have been found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. Your punishment is death. Bam. The Onyxian claws of conspiracy tear at the flesh of this island. I can feel the dreadful shadow of this conspiracy looming over us. Can you explain this conspiracy? Now this is all for fucking a witness.
When love dies,
I believe that
all
Witness
that
initiated a
remains
conspiracy
are
to
the
kill the council
facts.
last night. Witness has become a fanatic. He's radicalized himself as a devoted servant of the gods. He believes the Syndicate has strayed from the holy mission, and I believe he wanted to put the fear of gods in us.
I have a bad
Montserrat
feeling
was
about
devolving
this.
into paranoia and was becoming a dictator. Witness has repeatedly voiced his opposition to Montserrat's plans for the next island. Witness took matters in his own hands.
I don't like
Carmelina told me about Witness becoming rebellious against Montserrat's plans. Witness openly rejected Montserrat's plans to wipe certain events from history and tighten his grip over Syndicate members.
Crime is
Witness has become
repulsive.
obsessed with the idea of a cleansing tide of demons, like the ancient Great Flood. He wants the Syndicate to be forced to start again.
Crime cannot
The key to
hide.
Witness's plan was planting a killer demon inside the council penthouse. That demon would kill the council and he'd get away with it. Witness made a call at midnight to a demonic containment crate that had been hidden in the penthouse, unlocking it remotely and allowing it to start its attack. Witness had been experimenting in demonology in a secret bunker within the Dead Zone. He imprisoned the killer demon and later weaponized it. Sam has a secret tunnel running from his bar to the Dead Zone. Witness used that to subvert the security on the Dead Zone and get in. Witness recruited Lydia and Sam into his conspiracy by promising to let them leave the Syndicate on the next island. 2 ex-assassins are perfect tools. Witness got the demon containment crate into the council building by using Lydia. She rappelled down from the roof of the penthouse and took it in through the maintenance grate. Lydia went through the second seal on Witness's behalf.
Crime
Sam
cannot
went through the
hide.
third seal using the blood of Kafka memories several days before the crime.
Got it.
For the fourth seal, Witness took Godflesh from Crying Grudge to bypass the barrier.
Paradise
Lydia and
feels
Sam worked
wrong.
together to get the demonic crate through the seals and into the penthouse a few days before the murder. The plan isn't foolproof. There were way too many variables. Pinning your hopes on a wild killer demon and believing it wouldn't be traced back to you was foolish. No doubt the intention was a scare tactic more than anything else. Put the fear of the gods into the council to enact change. You used the killer demon as the messenger of angry gods to reshape the Syndicate. The plan didn't have to be perfect to get what you wanted. All you needed was a catalyst for change. On a day of horrible truths, this is one of the worst. Why, Witness? I am surrounded by sin and heresy. You are all focused on the islands and your own little ambitions. What about the gods? What about our holy missions? All but one of the pyramids sit empty and we have existed for millennia. We are an embarrassment to the gods. The Syndicate needed rebuilding.
I have a bad feeling about
And you would be
this.
the one to do it. The who is irrelevant. More important is why and how. Re-establish the priority in our faith. Resume our holy mission. Bathe in the radiance of our gods. I must die a martyr. I tried. I really tried to do the work of our astral lords. I wasn't enough, though. The sin on this island was too great. I hope heaven is everything you want it to be. Witness to the end. You are found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. The punishment is death. Damn! The parlor of justice is played host to the truth of the investigator. Were the truths as expected? Did esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, and did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and will execute justice. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. The verdict is... Blam! That's crazy. Architect Carmelina. The verdict is... That is wild. Holy shit. Crimson Acid. The verdict is... Yeah! Dr. Doom Jazz. The verdict is... Yeah! The accused, Henry Division. The verdict is... The fairy woman, Lydia Daybreak. The verdict is... No! Sam Daybreak. The verdict is... My boy and my girl. Fucking hell. Witness to the end. The verdict is... Only you shoot him. So only 2 people. Secretary Yuri Knight. The verdict is... Fucking quintuple. This dude. Only 2 people. Well, 3. The Unforgiving Spectre. One Last Kiss. The verdict is... The Hidden Killer Dianagot. The verdict is... The Bizarre Killer Demon. The verdict is... You have proven that Henry had nothing to do with the crime to end all crimes. He was nothing more than a pawn in a dreadful game of murder and secrecy. You have earned the title of Grand Investigator. Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 waits for us all. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, the truths, and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? This courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is still a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator Lady Love dies. I will leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those that you deem guilty. Execution or exile are viable punishment. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interests of Perfect 25.
It's time
Thank you,
for
Jazz.
justice.
Judge, it will be my honor to execute justice. When you are ready to wave goodbye to Island 24, do so from the rearview mirror in Lydia's car. The car will take you through the Paradise Gates into Perfect 25. Use it at your discretion. Yeah! Those of you which have not been found guilty of destroying Paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to Perfect 25. A marshal shall take Henry back to his cell. Marshals will clear away the executed. They will not be remembered. They will not be honored. She completed the job. Was there more to do? The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved. We are on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved isn't a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. It is. I hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Love Dies we're talking about. And then I started blasting. Well, I mean, it sucks, but I knew they were gonna die. I wanted to pretend, but there was just too much evidence against Sam and Lydia. There was too much evidence. Man! How the fuck You would think that with the amount of times I have walked to this pier, I'd remember how to get to it. But no. I still get confused and forget. I could have TP'd to it, yes. But it's our last chance. Yeah, we were over here most of the time. Deuces, Paradise. With Lydia gone, I guess I need to drive out of here. Is it time to go? Time to get out of here. Closing Island Sequence 24 applications. Ready for Island Sequence 25. Woof! Oh, you're coming too, are you? Woof woof! Okay then, in the car. Perfect 25 awaits. A new island, a new council. The syndicate has been changed forever. Facts and truth, truth and facts. Paradise needed saving. Was it worth it? Was it saved? I breathed life back into paradise. Time for Perfect 25. I'm gonna miss Love Dies. We could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket of reality. Still, at least the case of the Paradise Killer got her out of exile. I wonder if her truths are right. I guess I'll never know. I hope Perfect 25 was worth it. Obviously, I hope they all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoy it. I've only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Anyway, time to watch reality die. Golly. I'm sure that there's ways to get like really shit endings if you didn't like actually go through and get all the proof. But I don't know how you manage to get an ending that has anyone other than the people that there was. Do you want me to call you a good boy, Chalice? Hey! This song's a bop. Wait, pause? Banner crown. Yo, wait, I really like this song. It's a bop. I can imagine this in like, what is it called? Those retrowave videos where it's like the car is driving and then you just have everything like just moving past on the sides. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but that's the vibe I get from this. Is it called retrowave? It is, isn't it? I'm Googling it. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Okay. Opinion on this game while I Google retrowave. It is retrowave. Cool. Retrowave synthwave. Yeah, that kind of vibe, right? Like where the car is driving and then you just have the colors and the shapes and stuff moving by. I like that. My opinion on this game, the story is wild. The story is absolutely wild as hell. But it was really good. Like, I'm such a sucker for like mystery and detective games. Like, I fucking love them. I actually, like, a couple years ago, I played the, what is it called? The ABC Murders, the Agatha Christie game. I fucking loved that game. I'm such a big fan of games like this where it's like a murder mystery thing. You guys know, I'm such a huge fan. I thought it was super enjoyable. I think the biggest thing to me personally was, I wish that the only complaint that I think I can come up off the top of my head is I wish the teleporting was more obvious as to where you were going, because I couldn't remember the names of the places, which is why I didn't use it, because I was like, I don't remember the spot, so I don't want to go and then waste money and then go to the wrong spot. Hahaha. So that's how it ended. A weird turn of events. Strangest paradise yet. Is this paradise safe? Of course it isn't. This isn't the syndicate we're talking about. Will we need her again? We always will. She's the only one who can save paradise. Their love cannot be defeated. I don't know what that means. I know there's a DLC. Like, apparently it's like extra side stuff. I know there's a DLC. But, okay, let's get out of here. But yeah, my opinion is that it was really fun. It was a really enjoyable game. I liked the story, even though it was a little bit confusing. So definitely if you came in the middle of it, it was kind of hard to pick up to know what the hell was going on. But, even though it was confusing. Also, Chalice, I'm assuming it is for you. So, Chalice, you're such a good boy. I'm so proud of you. But yeah, it definitely was a little bit confusing. At times, like, I still am a little confused on the whole difference between the gods and the demons. But, you know, that's just because maybe I wasn't understanding stuff. However, even though it was hella confusing, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really like the whole aspect of being able to go around and investigate. The back and forth of talking between people once you got new information, really enjoyable. I really like that. Big fan of the character designs. I thought they all looked really cool. But then again, I'm such a sucker for that kind of art style. It was gorgeous though. Really fun game. Really fun game. I really enjoyed it. And yeah. Dr. Doom Jazz. Y'all already know I loved him. And Crimson was really pretty too. They all had really nice designs. Even that Jerk Yuri Knight. But it was a really enjoyable game. For sure. I'm so sorry. You're stuck in ad hell. I'm so sorry. But it was fun. It was a fun game. I'm really glad that I decided to finally pick it up, because this game was on Game Pass and I wanted to play it and I didn't play it. And by the time I was like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'll play it. It was removed. So I didn't get the chance. And then they dropped it on Epic and I was like, you know what? We need a new game for Story Sundays anyway. So I was like, fuck it. We'll play it. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I picked it up. It was a really fun game. But golly, whew. No more visual. Well, I say that, but I will be playing more visual novel games. But we're gonna space those out. If there's any other visual novel game, we're not gonna play it back to back. I cannot handle that. Holy moly. But our next story game on Sunday is going to be Ghostwire Tokyo, which hopefully will run fine. I don't see why it shouldn't run fine, but I don't know. That's going to be the vibes. I'm really excited about that game because it looks super cool, and I'm very excited. But yes, what are we doing tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow is my big collab with a bunch of the V-Spanix members. We're going to be playing Super Mario 64 co-op. And that should be lots of fun. I believe it's still going on. We're going to all get together at 9:30, I think. But I'm going to start my stream earlier. So I'll probably run an Overwatch game or anything. If y'all want to join in to play a couple rounds of Overwatch together while I wait for the V-Spanix to get together, then I might do that. That or art. We'll see. We'll see. But I probably will just do Overwatch because I don't want to set up my tablet to do art and then have to remove it and stuff. It'll be too much work. So yeah, I'll probably do run some Overwatch games if anyone wants to join for that. But that's the vibes. But yeah, anyways. Don't worry, Cal. We're starting a whole new story game. So you're gonna be invested in a new story game. And watch, once I start Your Turn to Die, ooh, you're gonna be so invested in that. I'm waiting for the final chapter to come out, and then I'm gonna replay it from the jump. Your Turn to Die, one of my favorite games. I fucking love that game. Also a visual novel game. But for that one, I'm planning on getting a couple friends together to voice act with me. I think that'll be super fun. But that's for future Meow. But that's a super fun game. All right, but we're gonna call it here. I need to stretch my leggies, and I'm gonna go hang out with Chalice. But yeah, anyways, y'all, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. As always, if you're interested in following the socials, joining the Discord, or getting some Meow merch, you can. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Remember that you're loved, cared for, and regardless of what you did today, whether it be something really big or something really small, I'm proud of you because you did it, even though it's hard, and you can in fact do hard things. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Super Mario 64. Bye-bye.